Hey guys, it's your boy Black Sages 2 here with a different kind of video today. I just want to start off and say I love Brawl Stars. I stream it every day. I play it every day for at least 3 hours a day. So take this with a grain of salt, but these are the issues that Brawl Stars needs to fix because I think Brawl Stars is dying, not clickbait. With the release of Hypercharge, we've seen a little bit more activity, and with the challenges they brought out where you get free Hypercharges, we've seen a boost in player base, but that soon goes away. Brawl Stars is nowhere near its peak. It's pretty easy to see why. There are a lot of factors and a lot of things that Brawl Stars should fix. I'm not going to go into detail on every single one, but I will give you not one, not two, but 5 reasons why I think Brawl Stars is dying. This video was heavily inspired by the WoogieTheBear, another content creator and a streamer for Brawl. His links are in the description. Reason number 1 are the bugs in the game, and they've known about it. They've even tweeted about it. People have tweeted at them. The 92% bug, you can get it in Power League, you can get it in Ladder, it won't load the game. So a bot takes over for the first 30 seconds and you can't play the game, and that could happen in LAN. It happens in Power League. It happens on Ladder in the daily. And that typically results in you losing trophies or elo. Another big one, when I was pushing Willow to attempt to be the first person to have the title, I noticed some bugs with like Mortis.
So although they did fix this now, it took nearly 7.5 months to fix.
You could control a Mortis, but whenever you try to dash and hit the enemies, nothing happens. There's no damage. And one of the biggest bugs that they didn't fix for over 72 hours, Sandy and Otis could crash your game. The enemy team would purposely pick Sandy, purposely pick Otis in Power League and Ladder, and if they were losing, they would just do this game-breaking bug that it took 72 hours. After it took 8 hours for them to go into maintenance to put it out. Reason number 2, besides the bugs, maybe it's because they're putting out too many brawlers. We're getting 2 to 3 every single 60 days. And it's getting a little too much. New players get kind of turned off at the fact that they'll never reach a max account without spending a lot of money. There's 70 brawlers that they're going to have to learn. I would be fine with 1 brawler every 60 days. That wouldn't be too off-putting, but we're starting to get 72 brawlers, and it's a lot for me. Whenever they release these new brawlers, of course, they either make them tremendously OP so people do spend money to get them, or they're so bad they have to emergency buff them, or they're too good, and I haven't been able to play since Chuck came out, and Heist or Siege, my favorite 2 game modes. Because why? The Choo cheese, which we also have a video about. But speaking of brawlers, let's discuss brawlers in Star Drops. The Star Drops, which Supercell claimed was a buff, ended up being a nerf because you can get cosmetics that don't progress your account. Don't get me wrong, I love pulling a skin, but I'm a max player. I would much rather pull credits for a brawler or the brawler themselves to help me progress my account, not a thumbs up pin or a angry pin. Like, it's just, the Star Drops weren't what the satisfaction was of pulling a brawler back in the old days of a big box and mega box. But let's steer away from the talk of brawlers and focus on some other areas of the game that need a little bit of tweaking. I'm talking about matchmaking. It is painful to solo queue. The skill-based matchmaking on trophies, it's not accurate enough. They've tried to work it. And I understand that, like, hey, if you're trying to solo queue at 900 trophies or 1K, like, it's going to take a while. But then it still gives me people that are like 600, 750 trophies. And I end up losing because I have 60K trophies, almost 70K. They have 28K trophies playing their highest favorite brawler. You cannot solo queue. The find a player feature, great idea, but no one uses it. So it's very hard to find players. And that's actually one of the reasons I became a streamer, and I find players like that. There really isn't a casual option for a lot of solo players, which is proven in the next point, teaming. So we're going to jump on our solo and duo showdown box. Recently there's been a lot of teaming in duo showdown. Solo showdowns have been teaming since beta, which I still don't agree with. It is technically a battle royale. It's in the name of solo. Showdown, not find 6 teammates with you by spinning and then fight it out at the end showdown. That's too long of a name. So solo showdown. And now we're getting it in duo showdown too, to where it's an 8 versus 2. It's a 2 teams versus everyone else. It's getting too much. There needs to be a punishment. For those casual players that don't have teammates for 3v3 game modes, they like to go to solo and duo. This is what I used to do. I love duo showdown, but now you can't play it at high matchmaking because of people are just spinning and teaming, making it worse than solo showdown because they can at least respawn. This is something I've always complained about. Fortnite bans people for teaming. Warzone bans people for teaming. Apex Legends, all these BRs ban people for teaming. Why can't and why don't Brawl Stars? In conclusion, this is why the game Brawl Stars is dying. They need to start working on some of these bugs, the teaming, the issues, the brawlers, pumping out too much without testing everything. We all love the game. Like I said, I stream it every day, 3 hours a day, play it every day. So let's make it aware. This is my perspective and what I really hope and wish they would fix in the game. If I miss something, name something that bothers you. What did I leave out, or did I just hit a nail on the head? Let me know in the comments down below. Let's get the conversation started. Let's make this the form that Supercell goes to, reads the comments, and they're like, you know what, that's a good idea. You know what, that's a good idea. Let's put it all in one place. Make sure you leave a like, comment on the video to get this message out to more people. We want to fix the game. We want to bring it back to its peak. Subscribe for future content. Also, click the video on the screen to learn more about competing game that might kill Clash of Clans.